readjusting. We're at Texas, Houston Police Academy, HPA for short. It's pretty much a flat track, but it's very, very long. Third gear entry, big first sweeper, drop to second on a Manji straight, and then you pretty much sit in second the rest of the track. Third gear is kind of still on the struggle bus on the entry, but then the rest of it again. Once you're in second gear, you're fine. You just can't be in second gear on the entry. You're just gonna sit there and rev bomb like hell and not go anywhere. So you really have to just kind of huck it in, fast entry, and then the rest is pretty easy. It's a pretty simple track. It's just, again, getting that entry and that first corner done. Everything else is pretty easy, minus the fact that a lot of people are putting a lot of mud on the track. Once mud's on the track, you're pretty much sliding on glass. But yeah, no, I'm having a lot of fun already. I know there's gonna be a comp later. We'll see if we do it or not. Start this. Let me fix the hat. All I know is something down here has all these VQs spiced up, and mine's a slug.
It's a skill issue.
Yeah, it's definitely a skill issue. It's not a sad VQ thing or whatever. I have no idea. I got tomorrow. I'm actually gonna get a ride in some of these cars and be like, "What's the secret? Where's the nitrous? Where's the nitrous?" Damn, dude, these turbos are so quiet. Either way, absolutely bombed out of comp. Bombed, which is fine. It is. In the chase, I just drove off first corner because I didn't want to see him anymore. And then, in the lead, I was actually waving at him as I entered because he was right next to me. Because yeah, that was just like the only thing. And I've had the same critique in a different competition series back home where it was like a drag race off the beginning, and I'm like, dude, you're giving me no space to initiate. And they just say, oh, well, then it's the chase's fault. Hit him. When I like my car and I don't want to hit him. Driving with Cody was cool. And obviously, Cody gave me crap when I pulled off with my L on top of my head. So, all in all, HPA, really fun track. Third gear entry, drop to second after the Manji, and then you pretty much are bombing second gear for the rest of the track. Way better in the rain. Absolute freaking blast in the rain. But tomorrow it's gonna rain, so we'll do pretty much the same thing we did today tomorrow, and have a wonderful Saturday, Sunday. What's tomorrow?
Sunday, I think.
Have a wonderful church Sunday.
Okay, weird. All right.
Go to church, everyone.
We are going to have our award
This has been a
ceremony
5-minute
right now.
segment.
Yes. Back to the show. Let me check your tonsils.
I don't have them anymore.
It's really good camera.
Impossible task, actually.
Yeah, so we already had them on. Did not sound any quieter. So she's gonna put them to max silence and hope it does any better. But track is already hot. We're at Sportz, which is a kart track. It's gonna be the most accustomed thing to what I have at least back home. It's gonna be a second gear, just Z track.
What did we do yesterday?
Yesterday we went to NASA, and after NASA we went to Post Houston for dinner, and had a lot of fun hanging out with everyone. I think someone dirt dropping got yelled at.
Already?
Yeah. Ooh, someone just got a 10-minute time. Yeah, should be a good time. I'm excited to get out there. We just gotta get it quiet. Drop the PSI down to 26 versus the 70 I was at the last track, so should be fun. Food zone, Japanese place, like 3 places in on the left, or second place in on the left, is the awesomest place on earth. The man's super sweet, the food's delicious. It's literally, the track is right there. I'm actually honestly surprised that more people didn't come from the track to get food here. What was the thing he gave us?
Beignets.
He gave us some beignets, and
Yeah.
that was super nice. come here. If you're ever at Sportz, come to the food zone and go to the Japanese place. I loved it. He was so nice. And the car's great.
Had one minor issue today.
One minor issue today. Only issue was 2 exhaust bolts fell out somehow. We just got 2 bolts from Vadim and Gail, and she's back on the road again. I'm hiccuping like hell. Okay.
What's up, guys? We are here at MSR Houston. Today we are throwing gnarly 3rd gear, gnarly 2nd gear. This boy in his stock ass Z is getting up to 40 miles an hour. Killing it.
Killing it. Absolutely killing it. Here's my used tire wall that I'm collecting that are all the scrubs that no one wants. We had a weird day for like trying to figure out or dial in the car. Beginning of the day, we were doing what we do at most of the road courses where we had so much PSI, and then basically we were able to like just sit in 3rd, let 3rd sing. Towards the end of the day, we aired down to like 25 cold on a new set, and it actually felt really good. Some of those runs were solid. It's just fast. I just love the road courses. The road courses are so much fun when they're like 3rd gear pinned and such.
Making it hard to concentrate, huh?
I ramble a lot on camera, man. It's really bad. It's very choppy when we get to the final cut.
Get to the point.
Get to the point. MSR, really fun track. Don't lift and don't break things. And if you see a blue IS300 here, get a ride in it.
All right, now kiss.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Kiss your ass. Hi everyone. So Drift Week is technically over for me, but we decided to end it on a little high note, coming back to get the trailer at Cam's. So we rented out Cam's for a couple hours. So unfortunately we seem to have a diff leaving the chat. So it might realistically just be me out there, which is kind of unfortunate, but we'll make the best of it. Currently just gotta fill up on some gas though.
What was that?
I ran out of skill. I've been driving sloppy as heck today, man. did. Leaving Cam's only after an hour and a half because we only had one set of tires to run through, and we never got off the track pretty much. But yeah, unfortunately they shattered a diff. But beyond that, it's 1:30 in the afternoon, and this is Drift Week done. Now it's just getting home, and I can't wait to be home.